Welcome back. This is Dr. Jin Sung, where clinical excellence meets excellent results. Today we're going to talk about the chronically fatigued, and can this little herb called Rhodiola make a difference? So let's get right into it. Rhodiola plant. There are 200 different species from the Himalayan belt, Tibet, China, and Mongolia. Okay. It grows in dry terrain up in the higher elevations. In Chinese medicine, they use it for healthy aging, endocrine support, cardiovascular health, and immune stimulation. Okay? Two major components of rhodiola are called salidroside and tyrosol. Adaptogen fights stress, depression, and anxiety. When they say adaptogen, if an herb is an adaptogenic herb, what it does is it helps to modulate something that is low and something that is high. So let's say your adrenals are very low. It will help bring up the adrenal function. If the adrenals are over functioning, then it will help bring it down or calm it down. So it has a balancing effect rather than pushing it one way or another. Okay? So that's what an adaptogen is. There are other adaptogens that work synergistically with rhodiola. There are herbs that can help enhance the properties of rhodiola. One is Panax ginseng, ashwagandha, and holy basil. Those are the three. And what they do is they work synergistically. So if rhodiola has an impact of, let's say, 10% on your adrenal function, and you use the other herbs, it just doesn't go 10, 10, 10, a total of 40. It goes 80, 90, 100%. Meaning it has a more profound effect when used in combination with other herbs that are synergistic. So oftentimes nutritional companies will make adaptogenic formulas with all 4 or 5 different herbs with other support in there to maximize the synergistic effects of the herbs. So, how does it work? If you look at these systems, they're all loops. So when you look at the endocrine function, we look at the brain. So the brain, a part of the brain called the hypothalamus, will send signals to another area of the brain called the Pituitary. And it will signal the adrenals to produce cortisol, okay, and other hormones. And the adrenal producing those hormones will feed back up to the brain and modulate it either up or down, okay? So it's this loop. And where rhodiola comes in, it helps to modulate this brain, hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. So it helps to modulate this axis and balance things. There's also the brain pituitary ovarian axis, brain pituitary thyroid axis, brain pituitary and testes. Right? So it has this big loop, and rhodiola has a modulating effect in that loop, along with the other adaptogens. So that's why it's not just an adrenal support, it's an immune support. It has balancing effects. Now, adverse, it's pretty rare, but you can get headaches, dizziness, or dry mouth. There are types, or what we call proprietary blends, SHR-5, WS 1375. You can also get rhodiola in the plant form. And the dosages can be anywhere from 200 to 600 milligrams in divided doses per day. I would suggest taking them earlier in the day, morning, maybe late afternoon, rather than at evening just before bed. But the divided doses anywhere from 200 to 600 milligrams can be beneficial. Now, obviously, you want to consult with your physicians before taking any type of herbal medication, but it has this modulating effect, and it can be profound for some people when you give them rhodiola with other adaptogens, because it can lift them out of real chronic fatigue and get them better. Now, fatigue in itself, or adrenal stress, you have to remove some of the adrenal stress factors, right? If you're in a bad relationship, you need to get out of the bad relationship, right? If you have things that are constantly wearing you down, you have to look at your priorities and get rid of some of the things that cause you chronic stress. Stress And sleep is a big factor because when you sleep, you heal. So if you don't get proper sleep, it's going to be problematic also. So lifestyle factor plays a lot into adrenal stress, so you want to go ahead and manage that too, along with trying rhodiola. Okay, my name is Dr. Jin Sung, where clinical excellence meets excellent results, and we'll see you guys next week on the healthy side. Have an awesome day.